Welcome to Marbella, Spain, on the beautiful Costa del Sol on the south coast of Spain. Purpose of this video is to go for a walk through our Airbnb that cost approximately 100 American a night, and to give you as much information about what location or what area in Marbella you should rent your Airbnb or hotel to get the most out of Marbella. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to Marbella, Spain. Just for context, we have a map here. I'll circle this section right here. This is Marbella, the city. In my opinion, one of the best cities on the south coast of Spain. And I love this place. And I'll give you this map right here. This is the bus station. This is where we came into today from Malaga. We actually started the day in Nerja, then we went to Malaga, and then a bus to the bus station here in Marbella. Problem is, this bus station is at least 1.5 kilometers from downtown Marbella here. We took a ride app called Bolt. So you can take Bolt or a taxi. I would not suggest that you walk all the way in, because if you're dragging luggage and it's rolling stuff, the sidewalks and the roads are horrible. They're not flat. The other thing is, if it's in the middle of the summer, it is hot in the sun. And just walking that 1.5 kilometers, 2 kilometers into town is just, it's overwhelming with this Spanish heat. Now I'll circle this section right here. This is the marina, and down near the walkway on the water. Circle this section right here. This is the old town. So most people are looking to be either in the old town, because the old town is beautiful. If you're going out for tapas and you want to look around, because Marbella's old town is world renowned. You want to walk through it and you want to go out for a meal and you want to check it out. Also the marina. And I'll circle this section right here. This is our location where our Airbnb is. Now I'll go on to this map right here. Now I've kind of honed in on Marbella a little bit closer here, and I'll circle this section right here. That is where our Airbnb is. Now I want to give you my opinion about the area of Marbella that you should be getting your hotel or Airbnb, and why. These are my reasons. I'll circle this section right here. So this is the old town. I think number one, you want to be hitting the old town, walking through it, going out for some tapas at night, and just the ambiance at night is, that's where you want to be. It is so quaint, and it's something, if you're on the south coast of Spain, you want to experience the Marbella old town at night, walking through it. I'll circle this section right here. Now this is the Playa de Venus. So the reason we are right beside it, we wanted the best of both worlds. We wanted to be able to walk out in the morning and go to the beach, or in the afternoon, and then at night be able to walk to Old Town. So as a result, we are kind of between those two. That's why I'm promoting this area of Marbella as a place where you would want to stay. Midway between the beach and the marina and the Old Town, so you can walk to both. Circle this section right here. Here's another beach over in this location. So you just walk along the promenade to this other beach there, and it's a 5-minute walk. So you've got access to 2 beaches there. Circle this section right here, and then you've got the marina right here. If you want to go check out the boats, get some fish, get some seafood, that's another good place to walk around. And this area right here, which is this promenade, they have them in all these kind of south Costa del Sol cities. They call it whatever, the patio. It's just a promenade that goes all along the water. So at night, I will go into Old Town, and if you want to get a nice meal there, probably one of the places you want to. Otherwise, you can come along the promenade, whether it be in the morning as the sun's coming up, to go out for a nice walk. A lot of it is shaded, and that's why I like coming down here, but there's a whack of restaurants. After about 5 or 6 days of being in Old Town at night, we came down. There's a lot of good restaurants along the promenade, along the seafront here. And I'll circle this section right here. Now this is that a park. Now you almost have to go through it in order to go to Old Town. I would say go through this park. It is you know, really associated with Marbella. It's probably the best park. And I'll circle this section right here. Now this is where all these Dali statues are. If you are into Salvador Dali, he's a Spanish hero, whatever, I would make sure you go through this. And that's why you look at the proximity of where our Airbnb is. We've got access to both of the beaches, the promenade along the water, the marina, and if we want to, we can walk through the park and go into Old Town. So I'm suggesting, if you want I'd say the premium spot in Marbella for a hotel or an Airbnb is where we are, right in around there, because you have access within 5 minutes of walking to all these awesome locations. Let's go through our Airbnb. Okay, let's go for a walkthrough. Now I just want to let you know, I'll give you the video here, but I'm going to do some talking over top of it. Now this was a last minute Airbnb option for us. Now we were supposed to be flying into Morocco, but there was an earthquake there, and as a result we had to book this thing very quickly. Now you look at the kitchen there, it looks a little bit dated. I don't know why this table is in the middle of the living room. We're gonna head her out here. We can see a bigger hotel over there. Now that was 2 to 3 times what this Airbnb was here. So I think that we're looking at 250 to 300 American over there. Now we're gonna come back in, we got a TV, a lot of we've got one air conditioner in the bedroom, we've got a lot of fans, and there is the kitchen, got a small fridge, couch was comfy, and like I said, just the basics. We've got a 2-burner right there, stove, and we'll walk in here, and I'm gonna come out and show you. There's a little desk there. I did some work on there for a few days, but I'm gonna come out, and so I'm looking, there's a place you can eat. Looking this way is the Old Town, about a 5-minute walk, and then looking this way you can see the water. There's the Mediterranean, and there's the beach, and that's why I like this area. That's why I picked it, because we've got a 1-2-minute walk to the beach and the promenade, and we've got a 5-minute walk to the Old Town. There's a 1-bedroom, there it is. Not a particular great bedroom like that. We got another TV in there, assorted channels for us English speakers, because a lot of it was Spanish. And you've got a door that goes through into the other way there. You got the hot water heater up there. Shower, toilet, everything just very basic. But for $100, I just thought the location, and you've got the washer right there. Now when you're traveling, we're on the road here for 2 months, you're coming into different places all the time, and you're having to learn how to use different washers all the time, and sometimes Google and getting online is always a good thing to learn out how all these different washers and dryers work. So this is the place. I would say nothing special. The flooring is typically Spanish there with the clay and the coloring. The kitchen is very basic. Gonna come back out here, and I'm gonna say if you have any questions, pop them in the comment section. I'll say ciao for now from Spain. Look at that water, beautiful.